welcome to Amped Up Local. I'm your host, Charlotte Mandy, and Amped Up Local is your backstage pass to the local music scene with artists and industry personnel, interviews, and acoustic performances. I acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we record today, the Whadjuk people of Noongar Nation, and pay respects to all elders past and present. Amped Up Local is available on YouTube and Spotify as a video podcast and most podcast platforms as an audio. Be sure to subscribe and follow to make sure you get notifications on when the next episode comes out. Also, follow me on Instagram. That's where I keep updated posts happening all the time. Thanks for watching. Hello, welcome back to another episode of Amped Up Local. Today I am joined by Matt and Brodie from RubyHoo. I'm very excited to have this chat and to hear whatever song that they perform today. It was great to catch them at their Gage Roads gig a couple of weeks ago, and I'm very excited to have a chat with them. I hope you enjoy. Hello, how are you guys?
Good.
Yeah, good.
Would you like to introduce yourself and what you do in the band?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm Matt. I'm the singer and rhythm guitarist.
I'm Brodie. I'm the guitarist of the band.
For people that don't know RubyHoo, how would you describe yourselves?
We're pretty just two normal chill guys that like to write music.
Yeah, great, pretty chill guys.
We're weird as well.
How would you describe your music to someone that's never listened to you guys before?
Well, a little while ago I would have told you something else because we used to do quite like poppy, indie, rocky stuff, and then as of recently, all the new stuff we've recorded and is always quite heavy and not heavy, but heavy and sad and more ballad orientated.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so in another realm. Just give me wild to boot up. Yeah, I don't know. Some of that new stuff is really, like, we're really proud of it. I think there was a point in time we weren't proud of the stuff we were putting out, so we didn't back it. But now we've actually got something that we're pretty happy with.
Mm. Yeah, we definitely used to like write songs and be like, oh, that'll go off at a show, or like, you know, people will love that, and it was never really, well, what do we love? And then now we've sort of started considering, oh, we love this now, so hopefully you guys will too. Otherwise, we're screwed.
How did RubyHoo form?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Well, we formed in Whopper, ACU, with some people in our class, and we started as a 4-piece band, and we're just playing indie bar plug and plays at the start, just writing tunes in the drummer's sort of rehearsal room at his house. And then
yeah, over time, like, you know, people get older and everyone has different interests and career paths, and Brodie and I really started to take this quite seriously, and it took a lot of time and, you know, money to invest in, and we just found over time that it was just better off with just us two, so, and we clicked best and we had really good chemistry, so eventually it just became us. It's been us for a little while now.
How'd you get your name?
Well, our old drummer, Christian, who we love to death, he said something. He said, I think I said, I love the song Ruby Tuesday by the Rolling Stones. And I said, like, I wish that wasn't a band name. And then he said, what about RubyHoo? But then my mum also claims that she named the band. She came up with the idea of RubyHoo. So they both swear that they made the band name.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we'll never know.
What artists do you say you guys would take inspiration from when writing your music?
definitely as of recent, the Ryons.
Oh, yeah.
They're elite. I'd say Pacific Avenue, saw them last night. I kind of saw a bit of us in them.
Mm.
Yeah, those are my two favourite picks.
Yeah, I'd say like I definitely don't like have a certain artist or a certain couple artists because we listen to like, lots of genres of music and all of our songs sound super different. So it'll be like, what do we like at the time? And then we'll just be like, oh, I really like this part from this, and then we'll come up with something. And I don't know. It's always a new way of writing. It's never like a set kind of thing.
What would you say the experience of watching you live is like?
Oh, for the audience?
Yeah.
Terrifying. I don't know. I would love to like watch my own show, but I'll never know what that's like. And like we'll like go watch a band and we'll be like, damn, they're so good. Like, and we'll be like, I hope we're better than them, but you'll never know because you can never watch your own show. But I reckon for the crowd, it's pretty cool. I think we got some cool songs.
I will say, Gage Roads went off. That crowd was crazy.
It was pretty litty.
Yeah.
It was litty.
Best show ever.
What would you say is your favourite song to perform live?
Yeah, I'd probably say Before It Was Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a banger straight off the bat when we put it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some of the new songs I really enjoy. And there's one we haven't played live yet that I really am looking forward to playing.
We're not playing it.
We're playing it.
Yeah, so mine is probably Before It Was Now. Like the new songs are definitely cool, but Before It Was Now is just like so much fun. And when we first put it out, like it didn't do super well. But as we've like gigged more, it's now just overtaken When She Leaves on our Spotify as our most like currently streamed song. It just bangs.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
How do you guys write together?
So it always changes. So like sometimes, like I write a lot by myself, and Brodie does too. So I'll like just be in my room chilling or whatever, and I might just write like a verse and a chorus, or just a verse, and then or whatever, and I'll just go play it to Brodie, and he'll be like, "That's really cool." And then I'm not very good at guitar. Well, I'm not good at guitar, but I'm nowhere near as good as Brodie. Brodie's insanely talented at guitar. And then he'll always make it sound way better and vice versa. And then sometimes Brodie will write some stuff. He'll come to me. And oftentimes we'll both tell each other that our stuff is terrible. Like there's a song that we recorded and it's called Nothing. And Brodie came in and he was like, I've just written this song. I think it's really good. And he played it to me. And we're really harsh with each other. We don't take anything personal. And I was like, that's terrible. Like I hated it. I was like, it's shocking. And then like a month went by and he came to my room and he was like, remember this song I wrote? And he played it to me and I didn't remember it. And I was like, that's the best song you've ever wrote. And I was like taken back that he even wrote it. And he was like, I played you this a month ago and you said it was terrible. So I don't know.
Yeah. I said the same thing about Bedtime Stories. And now that's like one of my favorites.
Yeah, and every other one.
Yeah, and I feel like Matt doesn't give himself enough credit for his guitar playing because he's actually gotten a lot better than when we started.
I initially didn't want to play guitar when we first started the band.
Yeah.
But then I was forced into it.
Yeah. But he's got his own special way of playing it. And it's
What do you mean by that?
sometimes a little bit unorthodox. But like when I hear it now, I'm like, oh, that sounds like Matt.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
In a good way now.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I had guitar lessons for a long time, but I like never went to them, and my teacher was always angry at me because I'd never practiced. And I begged my parents to like let me quit guitar for the longest time, but they just didn't. Because I think me and my brothers all got put through music lessons, but they all quit, and I was the youngest, so my parents were like, "You're not quitting." And then like I'm really glad they didn't let me quit, because then I was like, I didn't know what I wanted to do after school, and I was like, I'll just audition for Whopper, and then I kept playing guitar through there. And I think when I figured out I could sing, that was when, which was pretty late. That was when playing guitar, it was far more motivating for me.
Yeah.
To go do it.
Play and sing at the same time.
Mm.
Do you want to talk about your tracks on your newest EP, Before It Was Now, and like the meaning behind the tracks or the overall story of the EP?
This is all you, mate.
This is all me.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, well, it's weird it's starting with me because Matt wrote like most of the new tracks that we went with. But yeah, they're all very special to the both of us. they're very real. I feel like I'm speaking
No.
for
This
Matt
is
here, but-
this is the EP of Before It Was Now.
Yeah.
Well, he did write most of those. Anyway, yeah, the story was it was kind of like a rebirth. There was a lot of structure changes going on with the band, obviously from 4 to 2. So the artwork that we have with it kind of displays like a burning, like there's like, so it's like rebirth to like come from ashes. It's super symbolic and weird, but yeah, it was a turning point. Some of the songs in there hinted at kind of the style we were going with a bit more emotional, ballady, and the lyrics actually meant something to us, which was a first for you, I think.
I don't know if the lyrics meant so much in that EP.
There was a couple.
What, Lottie?
No, that one's not good.
I think like the songs are definitely like, it was our first EP. I think we listen to a lot of them now and we're not like super proud of them. There's a couple which we are, but I think it was a good building block to get us to where we are now. I think our writing now is like significantly better than what it was.
Yeah.
And back then, it was more like one person would write a song and they'd come in and you'd figure it out from there. But now it's Brodie and I moved in together, so all the new songs didn't matter who started writing it. It would from the get go, I would be like, Brodie, I need help with this, or Brodie would come in with something on guitar, I'd be like, can you write a melody for this?
Yeah.
So it was far more collaborative, and the last year we had was hard. It was a really hard year for both of us. I think we both definitely struggled a lot and both grew a lot, and we wrote those songs throughout that process. So I think that, and we sent the songs to like some friends like Scott from Out Front.
Oh, yeah.
And he was texting me yesterday because you sent the songs to him. And he said like the way you've switched your sound is like you've done it the best way possible. Like I can't wait to get these songs out because I think they are so much better than the stuff we have out now.
Yeah, agreed.
But Before It Was Now on that EP, we both love that song.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a hint at the new stuff that's coming out. It's along those lines.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about what you can for the new EP then?
Yeah. They all still, they sound like they all have, yeah, they're just, so 2 of them are big ballads. 3 of them with the mum song.
Yeah.
So we wrote a song for our mothers, which is a pretty emotional song. And then we wrote another one called Until I Met You and one called Nothing. And they're quite ballady, like anthem style. And then we've got one called Cold Sweat to Heaven, which is more like a Sam Fendery style. But they're all like, I don't know, man. I don't know. They're cool.
They all like have sort of different genres and reference tracks. Like one of them, Nothing, is we took a lot from Joe. End of Beginning. And yeah, the Sam Fender one. And what would you say the other 2 are?
There's one that's called Fool, which is coming out. And that was initially like I wrote it in like, it's quite a sad song, but like sad and angry. And then when we went to record it, I didn't want it to be like sad and angry. I wanted it to be kind of like messy and like kind of like Rex Orange County.
Yeah.
Like popified, like, but like just a bit all over the shop. So we did that, and that was definitely, and we actually live tracked all these songs, which was new. Usually we individually track each part, but we actually got a band in and actually played all the songs live and recorded them that way. And I think it came out really well. But yeah, Fool is definitely, I don't know, it's coming out pretty soon. You guys can make up your own mind.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about your merch design that you brought in today? The idea behind it?
Yeah. Well, we did a collab with Cheetah. That one there. and we were kind of just talking to them about a couple of designs we wanted, and they sort of pitched one for Scooby-Doo.
Oh, yeah.
It's very similar sounding.
To RubyHoo, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a Scooby-Doo RubyHoo collab. Yeah, there's a
It's really cool.
black and a white one. It came out ages ago now. We've still got some stock left.
Yeah, we never take them to gigs.
We
You
took
got
him.
to.
We take him to gigs, and then we go, "Oh, should we put him up in the stand?" And we're just like, "Nah, nah." It's not
Because we don't. You need to get someone to sell them for you, and we just like we
Yeah,
leave
true.
it to the last minute, and we're just like whatever. But we're really bad with merch. Like we should have done loads of merch by now, but we've done like none. Like we did some hoodies, we did like a couple shirts, and like we just haven't taken that seriously enough.
Yeah.
But it's been hectic. Like it's been like a crazy last year for us, and
Yeah.
there's 2 of us now, so there's a lot to manage, for just 2 of us. But yeah,
But if you'd like a hoodie or a shirt, feel free to DM us.
yeah, we should actually just post it on our story and
Yeah.
say who wants
Yeah.
merch.
Or like Bandcamp. Can't you
Yeah.
sell stuff on there? Yeah.
Yeah,
There we
I wouldn't
can.
know a thing about it.
You guys moved to Melbourne last year. Do you want to talk about the decision to move there and then come back again? Is there any reason why you came back?
Yeah, so we moved there. I don't know. Everyone always talks about like the music scene is massive in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Obviously. And we just kind of wanted to like just do something really fun and like get out of our comfort zone. Like I'm always of the mindset of like pushing yourself and, you know, getting out of your comfort zone and, you know, that kind of thing. And we went over there thinking that it was going to be better for us, but obviously we moved out of home. The expenses were like through the roof.
It's crazy.
And we have session players in the band now, so every time we rehearse and play, we got to pay these people. So it became really hard, and we were almost suffocating a little bit because we were having to work so much. And it was really fun. Like we did our tour throughout Australia, and it sold out, and it was really fun. But then we came back for Christmas, and we just started getting like loads of shows because
Yeah.
we were supposed to go back over in like February. And then we just kept getting asked to do shows, and then we were just like, man, we're getting so many like really good shows over here. Like let's just stay.
Because you guys played the Rosemount New Year's Eve thing with Great Gable, right? As
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really fun. But I think, and also like, we didn't love Melbourne.
Mm.
Like we both grew up like obviously on the west, like the west coast, like the beach, the sun.
Yeah.
It's very laid back. Like when we moved to Melbourne, we were living in Richmond, so it was just very hustle and bustle, which is super cool, and I totally get how people love it. But we love Perth, so, and the music scene in Perth it's
crazy.
the best. So
West is best.
it is best.
Mm-hmm.
It's what everyone says when they come over here to play a show.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is your favorite event you guys have ever played? Or gig? Gig or event?
Favorite gig was definitely Gage Broads just the other weekend. That was just insane. That was probably the most people we've had come to a show
Yeah.
that knew our songs, were getting into it. There's people on each other's shoulders. It was pretty sick. The best venue that we played Astor just on Friday, and that was just massive. Like
Such a good venue.
I was trying to picture us just ahead in time if we ever get to play that stage.
When?
When
When?
is the right language. When we get to play that stage again as the main act of the night, I was just trying to envision it, just looking out, and it was, I could definitely see it.
And it was pretty packed.
Awesome.
Like,
It was
Yeah.
packed.
And with like the upstairs area as well.
yeah.
And bigger.
Mm.
It was pretty packed. We've done Metro's Freo as well
Oh yeah.
when we played for the Ryans, and that was sick as well. Like we've definitely ticked off some like big venues now. Obviously, like just like supporting. But yeah, I think the Gage Roads gig,
Yeah.
that was just massive. Like there was
Yeah.
1,300 people there,
Yeah, that's what I
Mm.
was told.
and it was like because the lights are pretty intense on stage. Like I couldn't even see to the back of the crowd. It was just like a sea of people, and I was just like, this is sick.
Like people all the way to like the kitchen area
Yeah.
past the first bar.
Yeah, and
Crazy.
we did that with Dear Sunday, and those guys are sick as well. So that was just heaps of fun. And there was like people on people's shoulders.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was just fun. I just had fun. Sometimes when you play a gig, it's not very fun because the sound might be off or you're just in your own head. But that gig, like, that was just pure fun. Like the fact that we get paid to do that is like, whoa, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
What are some local bands you guys are listening to lately?
Do you want to go?
Yeah, I'll try to think of some.
Sounds so bad. Yeah, Devon Street, their 3D songs, like, is it Charis or Charis? Charis,
Yeah.
Prisms, and one that starts with
Divine?
Divine. Those three are sick. Obviously, Lazy Haze, we're like best mates with those boys. They rock. Dev was playing me some of their new stuff the other day.
So good.
It's insane. I don't want it to come out because it's really good. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, loads of them. Blush's new song.
Yeah.
Sick. Their video, super sick. Obviously, the Outfront boys. If you don't know Outfront, they post about 1 million TikToks, so I'm pretty sure I hate them now. I'm joking. We're like best mates with Scott.
They post like a TikTok a day.
Yeah, it's really good. It's they're sick. It's hard to think off the top of my head, but like loads. The whole Perth music scene is super dope.
Yeah, I was talking to Scott the other day and he showed me one of their unreleased tracks.
Adeline?
That's the one.
Yeah, that one's good.
That's a banger.
Yeah.
Yeah, chorus is huge. I loved it.
Yeah, pretty cool. Full Nelson too.
Yeah, they're good.
Shirts there. I was just cheating.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Using the shirts. It's the whole reason that they're there. No, I'm joking.
My favourite bands are Hello Stranger, Soap, Free Avery. No, I'm just kidding. They are though. Whoops.
What advice do you have for upcoming musicians?
My advice would be do what you love from the start. I think a lot of the time I took my own emotions out of it and just thought what people would love. And work hard. Like, I think there's music is an industry where there's no one telling you what to do.
Yeah.
You can do it at your own pace, but if you want this to be your career, work hard. There is never nothing to do. You know, whether it's your socials, or you know, whether it's booking shows or networking, like there is so much to do. So if you're really serious about music, work really hard, and through doing that, you'll become more proud of the work you do. And that's something we definitely pride ourselves on, is how hard we work. And when our results do go up, like our Spotify monthly listeners, and we start getting bigger shows, it's some people are like, oh man, you guys are so lucky you guys get to play here. And I'm like, we are super lucky and we're super fortunate, but like we've worked our ass off.
Yeah.
Like worked our ass off, and both worked full time for years now and invested everything we've earned into this band. And it goes like, some people don't recognize it, like the artwork, you know, the videos, the ad spend, the production, like it's super expensive.
Oh yeah.
It's super expensive to be a musician. So my biggest piece of advice would be to work hard and take pride in your work.
I'd probably say definitely work hard, but also work smart.
Yeah.
There's definitely some things that we've done, all great experiences, and they told us a lot about what we, I guess, should be doing. That we kind of just took and meant we didn't need to do all that. Don't regret anything. I've learned a lot. We've learned a lot. Yeah, and just have fun as well. Like, yeah, there's definitely a balance between putting your mind to it and working hard and smart and getting in there, but just realize like when you get to play those stages or you get to play in front of people and you see them singing your songs back, like
It's
try
the
and like
best
soak
feeling.
yourself in that moment
Yeah.
because it's great looking back on memories, but being present in those moments is definitely a big thing.
I think when we played I think it was our Lovers launch and we got to Bedtime Stories. It was that because we opened with that track.
Yeah.
And like we'd heard people sing our songs before, like obviously when we were playing live, but the whole room sang. When we got to the chorus, you could hear the whole room sing it. And that was like the first time where we were like, whoa, this is a lot of people that know our song. And that was like, just like, it was like goosebumps. And I remember when we got to the second chorus, I didn't even sing it. I just let the crowd sing it. And it was like the most rewarding, like coolest experience ever. Like, and I think as a musician, you always dream of hearing a big crowd singing your songs.
Yeah.
So I think we chase that feeling now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's next for RubyHoo?
Well, we're definitely going to tour again.
Yeah.
Probably going to try to tee that up for the second half of the year. And then hopefully like a bigger tour, so like regional WA.
Oh, yeah.
And then like parts of regional, like New South Wales and stuff, like Newcastle and stuff. Yeah, like I think, and then obviously releasing the songs. I think we'll probably release like 8 songs this year.
Yep.
And I think Brodie and I both think that this year will hopefully be like a big step up for us. Like last year was a big step up from the previous year. But yeah, we're super excited and we're just having heaps of fun as well.
Is there anything you want to add on or plug?
Shout out to my mom. She's pretty cool. Do you want to shout out anyone?
Yeah, I'll shout out my mum too. Go mum.
Shout out to the fam.
Yeah, the fam.
Tell your mum you love her.
Thanks, guys.
So good. Thank you. Hey, we're RubyHoo. This is Cold Sweat Heaven and we're playing on Amped Up Local. Cold sweat heaven. When you said it, cold sweat heaven. Since 11, I remember when you said it. My breath took my heart and ran away and I couldn't breathe out to and said it on the rock set songs. Hiding from your friends, are you embarrassed of me? Is it something I said was I too full before you when I couldn't just bite my tongue? Pretend to you that I wasn't mad in love. Cold sweat heaven. When you said it, cold sweat heaven. Since 11, what's the difference? How'd you shift it? Turning me into a man and I cannot recognize myself anymore. Is it you or the words you choose to make me poor? Cause I was just a boy who didn't know better, who couldn't chase a dream until he met her. You were that girl who had a big heart, but it was too big to give. And I wish it was something that we spoke about, the feeling I get when you're not by my love. My love. Is it bugs in my skin that I can't hide? It's Yo.
That was the episode with RubyHoo. I hope you enjoyed it. I can't wait to see what those boys are going to get up to this year. They have a lot of big things in the works and being planned. So definitely go check them out. Support them as much as you can. Definitely see them getting bigger. Come back in 2 weeks for the next episode.